Hey guys, this is Emrouse and Masivebob back on the Waystone, and today we're going to be doing a quick episode, a very long episode, can you stop that, on revamping our whole base to hold one thing. Do you know what that one thing is?
Slope intercept?
Yes, we're going to be building the slope intercept formed in our base. It's going to take approximately 30 episodes to do, and that is not a joke, actually. That's not a joke. Also, if you hear like an audio change in my microphone, that's because I have a Blue Yeti now, boy. If I could take you up in boom, boom, bosh, boom, boom, tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Okay, first order of business. What Y level should this Y equals mx plus b intercept form slope poop face math equation be?
This one.
This should be this level that we have right here.
Yeah, this one.
Throw up your F3.
Yeah.
And now, we're on the perfect level, right?
I think.
67? That's what you agreed on?
Yeah.
Now, what I want you to do is I want you to destroy the terrain to make it this level.
You know the problem with that?
What?
The one tool I didn't get back yet was my shovel. Can I do that real quick?
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah!
You know, Pink Guy is weird. He called in the Dark Lord of Penises.
Okay, guys, it's been a few hours, and we've been doing basically nothing on this because I was a useless banana. What?
Not basically nothing. We read a hentai.
We have a good portion of this cut out. We basically have to do double of what we did. We have to double of what we did in like 45 minutes. So we should probably start doing that like right now. Okay, guys. I just noticed I made a very large miscalculation, and for us to flatten this land, it would mean getting rid of all of our storage, our bank, and everything in its path. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on the Louvre, which is a couple hundred blocks the other direction, and that will give us a spot to store all of our items before we destroy this.
You've got mail.
Okay guys, welcome back. And right here, I'm at spawn, and we're gonna go look at our box that I've never looked at. Why are these uppercased? Okay. Somebody wants me to get fat. Okay. Biscuits, more cookies to the people. The pie is not. Oh, the cake is a lie. The pie is not. Okay. I'll just take these and bring them to our place. I'm gonna see what Masivebob has here. Nothing really. It's the same thing as I do. I'll just snoop everybody's. Whoa. Whoa. That's a bit. Why am I looking at everybody's mailboxes? It was like 4 seconds later, and then I noticed I didn't show any of this. This is the bridge in its newest formation, its newest evolution. If you guys remember, this used to have like no detail whatsoever. There's just a big turd across the ocean. I think that's actually what I called it, a turd. And yeah, so when this is, I don't know if this is completely finished, but it's almost finished. It looks like maybe work on the other side. I don't know if this is complete or not. And then after that, we can work on this part, all of the walls around here, which is going to be painful. I spent about, I think it was like 7 hours on all these, and it sucked, and it really does nothing. Like this is like the coolest part of it, this little staircase right here. Okay, now I'll actually be going to my base here. Okay, so since the last recording, before the time lapse, I suppose, I dug out a large section all the way, or almost all the way, to the harbor. And this land is going to be flattened out to this position, as you know, because it's, you know, the position I've marked out. And we're basically going to get rid of all the road that I worked on before, which, yeah. But we cannot continue destruction here until I add the good part, which is going to have our storage, which is really right there right now, over here. And this is going to be the Louvre. If you don't know, it's a museum with all the old, a lot of the old, like, I don't know the artist names, like Da Vinci. Leonardo, was that an artist? It's one of those, you know. Think of like you Ninja Turtles, but like the actual people. That's whose paintings were in the Louvre. But it's like a glass pyramid, and that's like the entrance of the museum. And then there's also a C-shaped building around that center pyramid. This is a really small example that I'm kind of cursoring out. The building itself is going to go from around there all the across over here, maybe end around here, but then it's going to have the thing in there. And that's going to be our storage room. And in the basement of the Louvre, instead of having a museum, actually it's going to still have a museum. It's going to have another thing inside of it, which is going to be kind of secretive. And by secretive, I don't know what we're going to put in yet. So that's our secret. But in the middle is going to be, if you've ever seen the pond in Washington that is right next to the Washington Monument, the one that is just long and skinny, it's where Martin Luther King Jr. did his one of his speeches, the March on Washington, I think. It would make sense if it was. There's a pond there, okay? And what I'm thinking is doing that about the same size, I suppose. It goes from like around here all the way across over there. okay? And then, but it won't be the same. It will actually go down like 30 blocks. And then we'll make it so it's cool. We're going to have like water coming out of the outsides, and it's going to be a shallow pond on the bottom. And during the seasons, we can like, change what's in there. Like Valentine's Day, we put like a glass heart or something. Or I don't even know. Over here, way over here near the wall, we're going to have a large, like tall attraction so that people on the other side of the wall can actually see the attraction over the wall. And it would be, it's an aesthetic, okay? So, like, you can see that right now, okay? Over the horizon of this grass right here. You can also see the building. That's going to be destroyed soon. But imagine a wall being here, okay? And then, like, a big structure over that. Originally, I was going to do the Eiffel Tower. But then I was like, this is at Y level, what is it, 68, I think. And then I was like, I don't think we have enough room to all the way up to 250, I think it was. 255, 256, somewhere around there. It's wherever the world limit is. But that's that's not going to work. Or at least I don't think it's going to work, because I'm not going to manipulate an already pre-built Eiffel Tower in a world to make it so it fits this. It also acts as an elytra tower and kind of like the center point of everything that has to do with the walled-in area, I guess. So like this would be like the main city area. Also, another note, I don't know if I've said this, but this is going to be destroyed soon, so that other buildings can be built here. There's going to be, buildings on the side, like government buildings. And then over here, I just started doing this with Llama, actually. We didn't record it, but when he does build it, he's going to record it. Why is he building in my base? Don't know. But this is a path spot that I've had picked out for a long time. And yeah, it was a random day a while back, a few months ago, that I had this location, or I found this location where it just went up, and or it was just like a hole in the tunnel. I'm like, yo, this is cool. So this is gonna be like the civilian entrance to the castle, and that's gonna be pretty cool. Llama was also saying that we should have like, different merchants down here in this like valley area, which could work. But when the Grand Castle's gonna be here, that's what I'm trying to say. Is there anything else? Oh yeah. I have a lot of stuff on me, because I've been working on this. The time-lapse only shared about half of this, and that's because, well, that's what I did in a night. And if I would have known that I was going to do this a few days later and not cut the recording, I suppose. Or, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But if I knew that I was actually going to do this, I would have extended the time-lapse to cut to a different day where I was actually building it. Today I was building what you see today, and I don't want to do this for a while. It was very tedious, and I had to go through all of my Spotify playlists to do it. Okay, guys, something happened weird. I was placing down TNT in the world, and I was gonna record me blowing it up. But the thing is, a creeper walked up and blew me up. Or not blew me up, but blew up in front of me. And there was TNT right next to it. Let's just say there's a chain of reactions that happens with this, and well, let's just see what happens. I logged out halfway in it. Did it stop? Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. So what we're gonna do is just gonna place down the rest of this, and I'll be back in a minute. There we go. Got some screenshots. Also, I'm running shaders right now to see how well it runs. I'll get a flint and steel and we'll get ready. Okay, it's the beginning of the day, Minecraft day, and we're gonna light this off now. Let's just hope nothing too bad happens. I don't think anything will break, but here we go. Okay. So I think what we gotta do now is just start digging this out.